Good evening, everybody. I didn't get a video out last night, so I really wanted to get you guys one here tonight. It is, I don't know, 7 o'clock, I think. Show you just a few things we did. Here's a rug we unpacked from IKEA today. We got a big shipment from IKEA. We got this wardrobe together here and unpacked a chest of drawers, but did not get that assembled. Had a little change in plans, and I ended up having to go to the airport and pick up Ruben. Here's the washing machine that got delivered today. I know everything is a wreck, and it kind of looks that way, but I promise there is a method to the madness. This doesn't look a whole lot different than I think the way we left it on Tuesday, although we did get water lines run down here for the new sink. We got the new cooktop there, track that we were missing, and picked up that board to put down at the bottom to balance out the cabinets. Here is our IKEA shipment. If I can find the light switch. Well, let's see. Well, shoot, I don't know where the light switch is for here. Well, anyhow, you'll see some of it. You'll see more of it in the coming days. But we had to carry, along with the two delivery guys, all this stuff upstairs. It took, I think, an hour. Anyhow, we were a little tired when that was all done, and happy to have it up here. So, anyhow, that's here. So tons of assembly to do. Ruben's timing for getting here is perfect. We've had some delays with our progress because the psychology center downstairs doesn't want us to make noise like hammer drilling. So we've been trying to stagger that, but tomorrow I think we should be able to get the cabinets up. Not a lot of progress in here, other than we did get this electrical terminated here today, so we are now ready to set the shower. The washer lines are run in here. We got to build a box to cover that. And all these lines are done. The toilet is reconnected, so that's all ready to be trimmed out now. Oh, by the way, this is what they use for Teflon tape here in Poland. It smells like horsehair, and they wrap it around the threads and then tighten it up. If you see right there, you can see hair, and that's what they do. It's just weird. It is so weird. I mean, you know, not criticizing the Polish people or anything. It's different. That's what I should say. We got our water heater today. That was a big deal. So we got that. It's not sitting where it's gonna go in that corner. But we got the water lines run around the top there. So tomorrow we should be able to make those connections. And let's see, what else do we got going back here? Oh, this wall got finished drywalling, and that switch isn't working. Let's see. That switch working? One of these switches is working. There we go. So this wall got all done, drywall painted, so we're ready to hang that light tomorrow. Ready to set this door. That light is replaced. We got a couple of other lights replaced too, so that's all done. I saw a shadow there. Right there, they need some touch up. Anyhow, but we're ready to paint. Set the door, trim. And over here, we got another wardrobe put together. Oh, lights are replaced in this room too. That looks good. So, took the old nasty fluorescent lights down, put up some nice beautiful LEDs. So lots of good stuff happening here in the last day and a half. I wasn't here yesterday. I think I told you guys on Tuesday night that I was going to see our host child Max at his the place where he's staying, and that was a really good visit. It was a really long day. We left here I'm gonna go ahead and just start walking back while I talk about that a little bit. We left here, I think at 7:30, and we did not get home until, oh my goodness, what was it? I think we finally stopped to eat to eat lunch, supper lunch, at like 7 o'clock. And then we had to go to IKEA yet and get those tracks. And I think it was like 8 something till we got home. So it was a really long day, filled with tons of emotions. And, you know, I don't hardly know how to feel sometimes with everything that's going on. I mean, you know, on one hand, I'm grateful to be here because I'm able to do something to help. And on the other hand, seeing all those children, it was heartbreaking. It was absolutely heartbreaking. Just all the kids and no parents. And I mean, there was 700 children there at that resort center, and another, I believe it's 600 moms and children that are refugees fleeing from Ukraine. The children were so needy, many of them coming up, and they just wanted to be held. They just wanted their hand held. You know, if you couldn't hold them, would you just hold my hand? Can I just show you this stick and this leaf? You know, and they just wanted attention. That was just heartbreaking to me, to see the level of just need, emotional need. And, you know, not that emotions are everything, but emotions tie so closely with spiritual. When you don't feel loved as a child, or, you know, there's just this gaping hole in your lives as a child, you have a hard time comprehending what the love of God Almighty feels like. And, you know, if you feel like people don't love you, you can very quickly feel like God doesn't love you. That's hard for me to think about as I think about all these children growing up. And it's a helpless feeling. There's nothing I can do about it except love my children harder. And I'm going to start crying here. I just want to encourage you, if you're watching this, do what you can for those that are in your sphere of influence that need to be loved, that need a touch of Jesus in their lives, because you don't know what other people are going through. You don't know how far reaching that can be. You know, maybe you can't go to Ukraine and care for children there. You can't go to Poland and do whatever. But everybody needs to be loved. Everybody needs a touch of Jesus. And you can do that with the people in your own town, in your community, and your circle of influence. And shine the light wherever you are at. Because that's where you can make a difference. Wherever you are at, wherever God has called you to be, that's where you can make a difference in the world. And I think that's kind of my takeaway from yesterday. None of us can solve all the world's problems or meet, you know, a whole gargantuan pile of need. But individually, each of us can do something to help another human being, and together we make a world of difference. So this is our hotel. So I'm gonna go in and have a cup of coffee, or maybe a hot cup of hot tea, and Oh, here, say hi to Ruben. Ruben arrived today. I had the privilege of picking him up at the airport.
Say hi to my people.
And there's Patty, his wife. So I'm gonna go up and get Ruben settled in his room, and I'm gonna sign off here. So you guys have a great night, and thanks for watching.